leaders in Guadalupe have made it clear they want more money invested in their children and their schools.
Earlier this month, voters overwhelmingly supported two measures that promise to bring big improvements. And tonight, KCOY 12's Sean Larson gives us an in-depth look at where this money is going to be spent and when we should see those changes. Sean is live for us in Guadalupe.
Scott and Melissa, the future just got a lot brighter for students here in Guadalupe. The school district is trying to become a one-to-one school district, meaning a piece of technology in the hands of every student.
Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth.
Meet John Abril.
I got a little girl who's 3, and my son, he's 1. They're a handful, but they're pretty cool.
Abril and his family live in Guadalupe.
Oh, baby, I'll help you.
As parents, he and his wife had worries about the public schools when they moved here from Orchid in 2010.
Because it's a smaller community.
But now they're becoming more optimistic.
I don't want them to be restricted on their education because they lack something.
Just weeks ago, Guadalupe taxpayers sent a strong message of support to their schools, approving bond measures M and N by big margins, more than 3/4. Those bonds will bring almost $11.5 million to improve the two local schools, Mary Buren Elementary and Kermit McKenzie Junior High.
I think it's to be a great thing for everybody, because parents don't have to worry about, their kids not getting everything that they need in school.
Sixth-year Guadalupe Union School District Superintendent Ed Cora says with these 800-plus homes being built in town, there was an even more critical need for these bonds to pass.
I knew as they're being sold and as families start moving in, the families that have children, grades K through 8, will start coming to us.
These bonds will make Guadalupe a one-to-one school district, meaning every student will have a piece of technology like tablets.
If you don't give them that technology piece in their hand, they won't quite be ready.
Superintendent Cora,
it's rusted,
pushed hard to convince taxpayers the bonds could change the course of their kids' lives.
I cannot say enough of a huge thank you to the voters of Guadalupe.
They'll be building a new 8-classroom building.
The carpeting is probably as old as the portable.
A new gymnasium, 2 baseball fields, and a new running track.
And the further we walk out, the more gopher holes you see. And with gopher holes, you have the indentations in the ground. As kids run, they fall. Some have turned their ankles, some have broken ankles.
They're brainstorming ways to keep these pesky gophers out, like building a concrete wall or putting in a mesh lining under the field.
And then the other one, obviously, is just get an exterminator that comes out on a regular basis.
They'll be replacing inefficient, aging windows and fixing rotting gutters, rusting ramps, and safety concerns like old wiring, plumbing, heating, and air conditioning.
We have the best kids. I know other superintendents in the area will argue we have the best kids.
This is the first time this school district turned to the public asking for their financial support. Taxpayers, like Abril, will pay about $180 each year over the next 30 to pay the bonds off.
Looking forward to it.
And just down the road in Santa Maria, the Santa Maria Joint Union School District is still waiting for the final results of their Measure H bond. Back here in Guadalupe, it's going to be about 6 months before architects finish their draft plans, and then another 6 months for those draft plans to be approved in Sacramento. So people could see shovels in the ground here in Guadalupe in about a year. Live in Guadalupe, Sean Larson, KCOY 12 Central Coast News.
All right, Sean, lots of excitement for those schools, those kids, those families, and the superintendent as well. Lots going on.
Yes, new things are coming.